Assalamu alaikum guys, this is Nadra from Working Girl Cooks. How are you? Hope you all will be fine by the grace of Allah. Guys, today I brought a very simple recipe but very versatile dish. Asia's the most popular and demanding lunch. Yes, you are right. It is simple dal chawal, means lentils and rice. People cook it in different ways to enhance its flavor. Today I will cook khatti dal and zira rice. Mostly people make this dish with urad dal, but today I am making it with moong dal. Guys, here first I will cook khatti dal and after that I will make zira rice. So let's check the ingredients to make khatti dal. Guys, here is 1 cup of moong dal. You can make this dish with gram dal, which is chana dal, or mix of moong masoor or urad dal. Here I am using 3 small plum tomatoes because I love plum tomatoes. These 3 plum tomatoes are equivalent to 1 large tomato. Here 1 tablespoon freshly grated ginger garlic paste, 1 pinch of mustard seeds, salt according to your taste. And guys, here I am not using chili powder, I am just using 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri chili powder, and I will use 2 large green chili. It's according to your taste, you can skip it. Curry leaves 10 to 8. Here I am using frozen, you can use fresh or frozen, it's up to you. 1 tablespoon coriander, green coriander, half teaspoon turmeric powder, 1 tablespoon tamarind paste. For tempering or bhagar, I am using 1 medium onion, 1 clove of garlic, few curry leaves which is optional, 1 dried red chili, 1 pinch of cumin seed, 1 pinch of asafoetida. Guys, here you can see I soaked the dal in lukewarm water for about 30 to 40 minutes and now everything is ready. So let's start cooking. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First I will add dal in it. So I drained the dal and you can see when we soak the dal in lukewarm water, it gets double and get tender, and it doesn't take time to cook, especially for the working girls. They have to do multitask, so they don't have time, they just want to cook something easy, so this is ideal for them. Now here I am adding tomatoes, and guys you can see I am using 2 green chilies. It's up to you. If you want to increase the quantity of chili you can add it or you can skip it, it's entirely up to you. Now I am adding freshly grated ginger garlic paste. It brings a nice flavor in it if it is freshly grated. Kashmiri red chili powder. We put Kashmiri red chili powder, so it will bring a nice color in it, because when we add tamarind paste it makes the dal little bit darker. Turmeric, pinch of mustard seed. Guys, just 1 pinch would be enough, otherwise it will make your dal bitter. Salt according to your taste. At this stage I am just using 1 teaspoon. Now I am adding water in it. I am using tap water. Here I am using 2.5 cup water. If I will need, I will add more. Now I will mix it well. And now it's a time to turn on the cooker. Now you can see the flame is high. It will help the dal to boil quickly. I will cover it and let it boil. And when the first boil will come, I will bring the flame down and let it cook till the dal gets tender. Now guys, dal is cooking. In the meantime, I will dissolve tamarind paste. Guys, here I am using tamarind paste, but still I will dissolve it in warm water. But if you are using whole tamarind, so soak it in the warm water at least 30 minutes, then mash it and filter it. So in this way you will get tamarind paste. And guys, here you can see dal is boiling. I will remove the lid and mix it well. And here you can see there is enough water and dal is almost tender. And as I said, if we soak the dal, it doesn't take time. It cut down our cooking time. But if you are in hurry, you can use pressure cooker as well. And now I will bring the flame down. I will cover it and let it simmer for 8 to 10 minutes, and inshallah our dal will be ready. Guys, dal is cooking. Now it's a time to start cooking rice. I like to serve dal with zeera rice, and today I will show you the easiest way to cook zeera rice. Guys, here I am using 1 cup long grain rice. It is basmati, but long grain rice is easy to cook, especially if it is soaked in lukewarm water for about 30 to 40 minutes. As I said, when we soak the grain, it cut down our cooking time. And here salt according to your taste. And I will use 1/4 cup of oil for it. And for tempering or bhagar, I will use 1 tablespoon cumin seeds, 1/4 teaspoon black pepper, 4 to 5 cloves, 2 to 3 green cardamoms, 1 small cinnamon stick, 1 bay leaf. And here is the beauty of the dish, star anise. I always use it when I cook rice. It brings the flavor of the rice to the next level. And guys, I already soaked the rice, and here is my rice to ready to cook. Let's start making zeera rice jhatpat. But before that, I will check my dal again. See, dal is simmering on low flame. And here is enough water in it, so no need to add extra liquid in it. Dal is tender. At this stage you can blend it to make fine paste, but I will not make it fine paste because my family like bit texture in it. Guys, as I said, my family likes big texture in the dal, so I will use a spoon and mash it, and that would be enough. And then I will cover it and let it simmer for 3 to 4 minutes. In the meantime, I will cook zeera rice quickly. Now it's time to make rice. You can see flame is medium. I will add almost 3 tablespoon oil in it. Now oil is warm. It's a time to add all the whole spices in it. And I will fry whole spices for about 30 seconds. Now you can see the whole spices are crackling. I will remove the pot from the flame and let the oil little bit cool down. Then I will add 2 cup water in it. There is a ratio. If we have 1 cup rice, so we add 2 cup water. And when the water will be boiled, I will simply add rice and salt in it and let it cook. Now water is boiling. I will bring the flame down. Now I will open the lid. Here guys, you can see the color of the water is changed. That's mean all the aroma and flavor of the spices are gone in it. I will simply add rice in it. I drained the rice. I will mix it well and bring the flame high. Here I am adding 1 teaspoon salt. You can add according to your taste, or you can adjust it at the end. And now I am using 1 teaspoon lemon here. It will help to not stick the rice together. If you don't get lemon, you can use white vinegar as well. Now you can see rice is boiling. Now I will give a good mix. Now I will bring the flame high to medium, and I will cover it and let it simmer for 4 to 5 minutes, and our rice will be ready. Now it's a time to check the dal. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Now you can see dal is ready, and now at this stage I will add tamarind paste in it. Guys, I will add half tamarind paste in it, and then I will mix it well and check it. If I need, I can add all, otherwise I will save it, because some people they like light sourness, so it's entirely up to you. Now I will check it. Yeah, I think I will add all. So now I am adding all tamarind paste in it. Now I will mix it well. Now I will add curry leaves and coriander leaves in it. Now I will mix them together to all the herbs, and dal will be combined together. It's a time to check the seasoning. Now everything is okay. Now I will put the dal on low flame for about 1 to 2 minutes. So dal will absorb all the herb flavor in it. Let's check the rice. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I will mix the rice very softly. Baby doll, at this stage just mix the rice or very softly, and now I will show you how long they are. Look, that is why they call long grains. It's very easy to cook. Now I take the close up so you can see there is enough water to cook the rice nicely. Now it's time to put the rice on dum. Before that, now I will put 1 teaspoon butter in it. It's just for flavor. If you have health issues, so you can skip it. Now I will wrap the lid with kitchen towel and put it on the pot and let my rice simmer on low flame for 1 to 2 minutes, and my rice will be ready. So guys, our dal and rice is almost ready. Now it's a time to move on for the tempering or bhagar for dal. To prepare tempering, I am using half cup olive oil. You can use any oil, it's entirely optional, and 1 tablespoon butter in it. Now butter is warm. It's time to add 1 pinch asafoetida in it. It brings a nice flavor in it. And now here goes onion. I will fry onion on medium flame. Now you can see onion is changing its color. It's time to add rest of the spices in it. Now you can see flame is medium, and we have to keep stirring, otherwise onion will be burnt. Now our tempering is ready. It's time to add it in a dal. I will put it on the dal and immediately I will cover it. Stove is closed. I will leave it for a minute, and after that I will open the lid and mix it. Dal is ready. Now it's a time to check the rice. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Now you can see rice is nicely done, and see they are tender. Now I dish it out and show you. Guys, here is my simple but mouth-watering khatti dal. Who can say no to it? Not even me. It goes with rice, naan, roti or paratha nicely. Usually we serve it with chutney, salad or pickles, and if there is a kebab, it would be a double delight. It is a perfect Asian lunch. I hope you will like it and give it a try. If you try this ideal lunch, please give me feedback. If you are new at my channel, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to give thumbs up. See you next time with another interesting recipe. Till then, take care. Assalamu alaikum. Allah Hafiz.